back to the Spider's Web. We've started Act 3 of our mini campaign for Castle Ravenloft, and we're going to continue now with Cattie-Brie's turn. Again, nobody has offered any suggestions, so I'm going to make things up as I go along once more. One thing I do need to do, however, is draw an encounter card for this tile, which I forgot to do when I revealed the tile, so we'll do that now. And the card is Green Slime. Attack each hero on the active heroes tile. Well, we have 1, 2, we have 3, 4, 5 experience, so we're going to discard that one, and we're going to, let's say, continue. Now there are special rules for this battle. Let us continue, shall we? It's Cattie-Brie's turn, so what we're going to be doing now, what can we do, what can we do, what can we do? I know. We're going to use Massive Volley. Which is this one. It's a +5 attack. It causes 2 damage or 1 damage if it misses a miss. And we have this card as well, which gets always gets discarded at the end of this phase, so I may as well use it. We have 1 bonus to attack, so that takes the Massive Volley up to 6. Okay, so we're going to use that, but first we're going to use this Dragon's Breath Elixir. Attack each monster on your tile. This attack does not count as an attack action. So it's a +4 and it causes 1 damage. Okay, so that's +4. He has an armor class of 16. We have 3, so it doesn't do anything. So that gets discarded. But now our main attack. So it's 5, 6. We need at least 10. And we get 18. So he now loses 2 points of damage. So we'll signify that by placing hit points on his card rather than around the around the model's base. Right, now Cattie-Brie is going to move. She has a speed of 6, so she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she's going to stay there. Now it's the young vampire's turn. And the tactics as usual are, if the young vampire is adjacent, in fact I'm going to just move those off there. If the young vampire activates at the start of each villain phase. If the young vampire is adjacent to a hero, it attacks a hero with claws and fangs. He's not. If the young vampire is within 1 tile of 2 or more heroes, it attacks each hero within 1 tile of it with a hypnotic gaze. Wow, so it attacks both Quinn and Katt with the hypnotic gaze because they're both 1 tile away. So we will use Katt's die as usual black and Quinn's as usual with brown. And what do we need? What do we need to incredibly fail on this? Let's see. Katt is 15 and Quinn is 17. To attack with a +6, as low as possible. Well, they both get 2 damage. So Cat's damage. And it goes like that. I do not think we're going to get terribly far in this, but anything is possible. And we'll just... Okay, so he had 4 left, so it's 1, 2 that have been turned over accidentally while I was moving the board then. Okay, we'll move that over, and that is we have to turn that daily power over because we've used it. We're going to and I've forgotten the stance on here. I guess put another +1 damage if the attack is successful. Well, the attack was successful, so he gets 3 damage, not 2. Yeehaw! That was nice. Cat's turn. Oh, this could be bad for Cat. Let's see how things go. Let's see if she can cause some serious damage. Before the game ends. So we have. So I'm going to have to move Cat over here because of the effects of the environment. If you remember, we have the environment card. Has to be. Oh, no, sorry. I could have used that straight away. This is a monster. I could have used that straight away after his attack. So I'm going to do that now while I forget, remember. Before I forget, rather. So the attack is +7. It causes 2 damage. And we have the magic sword, which gains a +1 bonus to attack rolls. So it's basically +8 we're going off, and it's 16 we need, so we need at least 8, and we get 19, so that causes a further 2 damage. I'm glad I noticed that. So that's 5, and we can turn this over. So that's her thing. So that's a reaction to his attack. It's not her turn. So what do we have? So I'm now going to use this card, Sneak Attack. It's the start of my hero phase, so I can use it. You get a +4 bonus to attack rolls and deal +1 damage until the end of my next hero phase. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to use that one as well. Attack one adjacent monster. On a hit, you deal +1 damage if the monster is adjacent to another hero. Waste of time using that. I may as well use that one. Before the attack, you can move 2 squares, attack one adjacent monster. Okay, so I can move 2 squares, 1, 2, and attack a monster. Now that doesn't count as my movement. So it's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 for the sneak attack, and it causes 1 damage +1 until I hit, so until the end of my next hero phase. So all I can do is hope that I can roll a natural 20. If I roll a natural 20, the vampire is dead. 7. It's done it, but unfortunately all it's achieved is a +2. Hello, welcome back to the Spider's Web, and I hope you enjoyed the playthrough of Castle Ravenloft. We did it. Just now, you may have noticed that at the end of the video there, I had to leave a message and adjust something. I completely forgot about the the magic sword, which added another point of damage onto the attack, which took us up to 3 damage and killed the vampire. I realised after I'd finished shooting, before I started editing, so I thought, well, might as well do a roundup section at the end of this. We got a beating. It was it's the usual thing, usual course of events for Castle Ravenloft. We got hammered, we stood up and we took the hammering and we gave it back. Surprisingly enough, Cattie-Brie, the one who had the least hit points, ended with the most. Unfortunately, it was mainly because she got knocked unconscious and used up the healing surge for this level, but yeah, one of those things. Yeah, I made a lot of mistakes in it, as usual. I apologise for that. I hope it didn't spoil any of your enjoyment. It's just lapse of concentration. It's nothing rules-wise that I don't think I did anything rules-wise wrong. But it's just trying to follow new things with this particular mission that we couldn't do, or that isn't usual rather, in the normal rules. So if we were doing that normally with a group of people, we would leave it set up stage by stage and not keep dismantling it, so that the the vampire can get back, can keep going back and back and back into the dungeon, and possibly at some point ending up on the start tile, which causes a little more aggravation for us. But we didn't have the start tile on this because I took the first part down due to lack of space. But as I say, if you're doing this on your own, or if you're doing this as normal, you would do this as one playthrough and take it through from that. If you want the link for the this particular mission, this campaign, then it's in one of the first videos I did. I think it was the very first of the playthrough gameplay videos. It may have been where I went over the rules and that. I'm not quite sure, but I'll put it again down at the bottom of the video in the comment section, or in the description box rather, so you'll find it again there. It's off Board Game Geek, so it's it's a fun mission, but it's tough. I think it will be good with a few players. Next gameplay session is going to be Wrath of a Shardalon. I'm going to try and find another one of these fan-made scenarios to do. Fingers crossed I can find a good one. I've decided I'm going to do an all-dwarf hero set, and unlike this one, I'm just going to play through. I'm not sure whether the novelty wore off or you just got bored with giving suggestions or whatever, but it just took longer and longer and longer to get these done. So I can do whatchamacallit, I can try and get the videos done and then just post them once every few days, so you can keep them going, rather than just keeping it open so they have to leave it a couple of days before I can carry on. It's taken about 2, possibly 3 weeks to get this game done, and to be honest, it's taken a little long. And my living room at the moment is a mess because I've had to leave the table up, and I've got bits of D&D stuff all over the place, so I really need to get tidied up now. And there we are. Right, so I'll be back in again. The next video I think will probably be one of our quick look at series. I bought a game a couple of weeks ago from Market Grimtree Games, and I opened it on that night and we had a game, so it is opened. I have used it, but I'd like to show you. I can't do an unboxing video, so we'll have a quick look at it and see what you think. And we've possibly got a couple of other bits and pieces planned. I want to make a start on the windmill for Kings of War, and there's painting videos I need to do as well, and blah blah blah. And on Friday, don't forget our question, and our second part of our question and answer session will be coming up on Friday. Have a look in the videos for the last one, and if you've got any questions, leave them in the comment section and I will do my best to answer them. Anything at all, anything whatsoever. The only thing I reserve the right to do is I refuse to answer anything that I think is a bit too personal. But yeah, that was anyway. That was I've digressed completely. It was just going to concentrate on the finishing of the game, but I've gone on to other things as well, so never mind. Anyway, it's the end of the video, the end of this series. As I say, next time I do a gameplay session, it's going to be Wrath of Ashardalon using an all dwarf cast, and then we'll go into Legend of Drist later on with an all elf cast, and then we can start on Temple of Elemental Evil. I'm not even going to paint the models yet. I want to play a game first. So there we are. And until next time, as always, from me and from MacLeod, take care, God bless, and bye for now.